Liz from Heal at Home Pet Care, and today we are talking about the spring season. So it's finally spring. We had a pretty long winter, and the birds are out today. They are building nests. There are animals that are coming out of hibernation. The trees are blooming. Things are growing up from the earth. Seeds are sprouting. So this is a time of growth and upward energy. In traditional Chinese medicine, it's called the wood season. So wood is in a tree, and it has principles of wood. So Lavinia here, I call her my little wood dog. She has the personality that fits into this kind of Chinese medicine modality. So she has a lot of upward rising energy. She is prone to some of the diseases that come with the season. So the spring has a lot of different elements to it. It's a season with a lot of things going on. In the beginning, there is some coldness still, but there's heat coming. There's some melting going on. There's sap moving in the trees as it heats up. There are changes in light. There are changes in temperature. It gets warmer during the day, colder at night still. And towards the end there's rain and there's moisture and there's a certain heaviness to it. There's a certain earth quality and dampness, but then there's also some wind going on. And the wind can be drying and aggravating, but with that heat coming up, there's a heat element that also can tax the kidneys at the same time. So there's a lot going on in the season. Towards the end of the season, it's getting a little bit warmer. And the organs associated with the spring season are the liver and gallbladder. So the liver is one of the organs that can regenerate itself, which is unique to that organ. And it also is a filter for blood. So it's filtering out toxins in your blood, and it stores blood. And the gallbladder is something that stores bile and that helps with digestion. So the time of day in traditional Chinese medicine that the liver and gallbladder are functioning at is between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. So it's really important during the season to get rest during those times so that your liver and gallbladder have time to rest. In Ayurveda, which is an ancient Indian medical system, it is the Kapha season, which is a slow season, kind of sluggish, damp, heavy. So keep these things in mind. The symptoms that you might see during this time of year are arthritis symptoms. So like we said, it's the wood element, and if you think wood, if it's dry and brittle, you can see some problems with ligaments, soreness, tightness. Lavinia, she is a wood dog, and she can sometimes, I see her limping a little bit. So she has some joint and ligament problems already because of how she uses her body. You may see other signs of dryness with constipation. You might see a dizziness or fatigue in your animals. So even though you have this uprising of energy in the spring, you're coming out of a sluggishness of winter. So you have a little bit of a mix there of this upward moving energy, and you want to move, but it's still some sluggishness there. The spring can show signs of issues with anemia, so blood issues, since we're dealing with the liver. There may be an increase in pets with seizures, that they may have more seizure activity, and that's due to the wind element in the spring. And allergy season. So you see a lot of wind, there's a lot of pollen going on. You may see an increase in allergy symptoms at this time of year. So problems with the ears, anal glands, and eyes. And there is sometimes an increase in anger. So the wood element comes with it, the emotion of anger. And this season can bring more anger in the temperament. So Lavinia tends to kind of yell at all of us in the house. She'll kind of be a little more barky this time of year. She gets a little bit more frustrated. And she kind of wants to be in charge. And when she doesn't get her way, she gets frustrated. The liver in Chinese medicine is also associated with the eyes. So you may see more eye problems, and you may see them become more runny or itchy, or there may be some more eyesight problems. So how to help your pet in this season? You can feed them lighter, smaller meals. As always, follow the sunset and the sunrise. And make sure they're getting their rest at night and they're getting a good night's sleep. That's an important time of day for these organs to regenerate. And for digestion, you might want to add omega fish oils and maybe something like dandelion as a liver tonic, so that can help with the liver and gallbladder in helping with the digestion. You want to decrease any frustrating situations that your pet may have, so keep things very simple and don't introduce them to anything new that would aggravate them at this time of year. And you want to exercise your pet usually after a meal and between 6 and 10, either in the morning, at night, or ideal times. So I hope that helps you and your pet in this spring season, and enjoy the outdoors. See you soon.